Right, Booba Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new episode. Episode 20. Get in here. Child, I'm still here. Y'all know I like to leave y'all hanging sometimes. Plus, I'm putting my twist back in my head, child. Twist came out my head at night. I likes these jumbo twists. I sure do. It's something about them. They just so, you know what I'm saying? Quick. Go about your day. Make you feel close to the motherland. Mm, mm, and all the above. Like, oh yeah, God, I would have been a cute little African woman. And yeah. So shout out to that. And shout out to all the Africans. Okay, period. Okay. Yeah. Because I know y'all be heavy on YouTube. So shout out to that and shout out to y'all. Baby, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. What's today? Is it Thursday? Child, happy Thursday. Y'all know. Baby, let me tell y'all something. The way these, mm, take a vitamin in a minute. I need to put something in my stomach. But y'all know, baby, these, y'all know what's up. I ain't even got to tell y'all. Because my people stars now. These days be running together like a whole bunch of what? What I'ma say? Mumbo jumbo. Yeah. Period, baby. The days just be feeling like goulash. Goulash in a pot sometimes. Um, but anyway, what's up? What's up? Y'all get in here, scoot up in here, hit the like button, get comfortable. Oh my God, episode 20. Episode 20 is here, child, and roll right around the mountains. So shout out to that. Hold on real quick, y'all. I'm be fresh as hell if the people watching. I'm be fresh as hell if the fans watching. I know that. I know that. Let me tell you something. I hate when I first get up in the morning and my stomach be hurting. It's like, dang. Can I see what else is going on this morning, Miss Preston Girl? Lord. Child, that be so crazy to me. Anyway, my stomach is definitely taking me through there. It's feeling a ways this morning, y'all. Ugh, I know. Ugh, I don't feel like that. You know, I just don't feel like that. Yes, I'm the type of person that would definitely be complaining about not feeling good. Talking, upset, fussing at my body. Sure, it's like, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? So I don't feel like that. But anyway, hello everyone. Hello. Make sure you scoot up in here, okay? Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you taking care of yourself today. Um, period on this day and every other. Now, I need to place y'all on a brief hold. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna put y'all on a brief hold. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. The weirdest thing happened to me yesterday. Yes, no, let's talk about it. I was on here for, I don't know how long I was on here for, but it seemed like my time recorded wasn't right. You understand? Like, yeah, like, don't play with me. Now, I get YouTube, I'm allowed to keep up with. Yeah, period. Y'all know I got a saying, the hell with the Kardashians. I'ma need y'all to keep up with me. Straight like that. Don't ask me again. I already told you straight like that, right? That's how it go. Shout out to that. But like, yeah, I know I'm allowed to keep up with, but like, no, okay? I'm not doing this for nothing. Well, I need my time to be recorded correctly, okay? Yeah. Before I send out an email. Shout out to that. I don't know who I need to get on the email, but I'll get on the email. You know, it is what it is. Today. I'll get it on the email today. So let's start over. Smooth slate. I'm not mad. Just get my stuff right. Okay? It just is what it is. Just get my stuff right. Get me right, YouTube. It is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all scoot up in here like a bubble. I hit the like button. We doing this damn thing. Yeah. So shout out to that. I'm be fresh as hell if the feds watch. I'm be fresh as hell if the feds watch. I'm be fresh as hell if the feds watch. Child, that's how Kevin Gates be laughing. That's so funny. That's how Kevin Gates. That's like, child, it woke up. Bingo. Bingo. Child, I done woke up. Well, let's wake it up, child. Um, to a Kevin Gates diss track. I said, ooh, ah, eek, you know, I had me driving. I was like, okay, here we go, child, here we go. These fake, healed people, okay? It just is what it is. Like, it's, child, it's a mess. But I will say this. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it's just something about Kevin Gates and Britney. You know, they're like, I can't explain it. Maybe it's Kevin Gates' personality or something like that, but it's watered down. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. I'm just saying, you know. Um, yeah, no, it just is what it is. Kevin Gates is not, you know, like it's hard to explain, but his business ain't that. It ain't pressure. it ain't it ain't pressure, big dog. It's not. Like the only thing people want to hear about is the Drika drama for real. You know? And you know, they about telling that now, so again, like what you know, like it's not nothing like that. Like it's you know, it's hard to explain, but child, because it's early in the morning. Give me a minute. It's still early as heck. So give me a minute, as um, my stuff come on around the mountain, period, because it's just like, it's like data, you know what I'm saying, running to catch up, period, catch up to the action, okay? So give me a minute, y'all. Ah, like Cardi B said, y'all some Benz bitches. Y'all just starting. Child, listen, you listen to these folks, listen to these tracks, child, they be talking that talk, don't they? Ooh, they get to talking that talk. But anyway, let's continue. So, it is what it is. Kevin Gates went off on Brittany, you know what I'm saying? Went off on Brittany. Yeah, like a light switch. Told her, she was boring and he'd be snoring when she get to talking and da 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 da. Now I will say this. Brittany I don't know. You know, like Brittany, she went hard on Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? If I'm keeping it real, keeping it a bean, keeping it a buck, she did. She went hard on Kevin Gates, y'all. Okay. Because he barely said anything about her. He said, she said, he said, she said, he said, she said, you know, like, it was like, yeah, I said, dang, Miss Spice Girl. She don't want to be brought up at all, I guess. Like, don't bring me up in your shenanigans. And also, too, I think Brittany is still like, you know, like, in other words, it's like, remember when you was a kid and you fall off the bike, you get a, you know, it be pink at first, you know? Like, it seems like it's still raw. That makes sense, you know? She probably just got a little scab going, just getting, you know, like hard over this, you know. Here he come with his shenanigans. Somebody he married and she called that a mail-in bride. That was funny as hell to me. Oh. Let's talk about it. That was so funny to me, child. Truth is, I mean, it's not funny, but it's, you know, it's not like bust your gut funny. It's just like, you know, little giggle, little gaggle. Because it's like, it's Kevin Gates. It's Kevin Gates, and Kevin Gates shouldn't be. You know, you know, I can't explain it, but child, look, he shouldn't have to do it like that. I say he just. But anyway, y'all scoot up in here like a bumper car. Hit the like button. Don't forget to pull up, show the episode some love. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Well, I know that's right. Scoot up, hit the like button. Y'all sure do like to, yeah, let y'all presence be known. I know that. Okay, I know that's right. Well, shout out to that. Get the talking. Period. Get the party going. And yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to announce themselves. It's like, I'm the only one here, and I'm about to get the party started, bitch. Yeah, because other than that, I'll be like, Stephon Diggs. I'm just like, Stephon Diggs, like, you know, like, okay. I'm like, yes. Well, shout out to that. Uh, I know, yeah. Shout out to that. I'm going to be fresh as hell if the Fed's watching, okay? So, yeah. Scoot up. Scoot up. Hit the like button, okay? Yes. And make sure you enjoy the show. And talk that talk. Period. I love it. Talk that talk. Let me know what you talking about this morning, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. We talking about Kerry Gates right now. But in the title, I put Glorilla, okay, and Blueface. So if you have anything you want to talk about, you know, with them obtaining not obtaining any one of them three things, okay, I'm all ears. Or you can just talk about yourself too. That's cool too. So shout out to that. I'm here for it. And I sure am. I am so here for it. Uh, Lee Kira. Shout out to Lee Kira for jumping in my comments this morning. But anyway, I'll be fresh as hell at the fans watch. I'll be fresh as hell at the fans watch. So shout out to that. But y'all listen, like, no. It's Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates shouldn't need no meal and nothing, okay? But I feel like when it get, you know what I'm saying? When it get like that for real, you know, I just feel like people get desperate. You know, let's talk about it. You know, like the desperation will begin to sink in. You young folks, y'all make sure y'all, you know, stand grounded, okay? Period. So you won't, you know, be with a desperate partner. You know, I can't explain it, but like, cause that's what it gives. Remember, I told y'all just recently, I was saying that like, Kevin Gates, he, you know, like he reminded me a lot of the dude that Cash Doll was dating. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, he do. Listen, well, shout out to that. He do. He remind me a lot of what's his name? Zadarius, child. Yes, in a way where like instead of just ooh, child. I looked in the mirror too fast and something scared the hell out of me. the fan, the fan. But anyway, he remind me of Zadarius. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being happy, he's somewhere trying to prove it. You know. And I don't know what to say about that. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is keep on, keeping on, brother. Okay? Period. Because I wish you well, okay, in these internet streets. It just is what it is. Yes, truth is, you know. Um, it's a lot of people, you know, a lot of folks be out here getting their Kevin Gates on. You know, truth is, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Stay grounded so you can get what you really need, okay? Period. Not what you think you want. I said what you really need. Like for instance, for real, prime example, real talk. What you mean? Share Instagram? What you mean share Instagram? Hey, go yeah, you can go follow my blog. My blog on Instagram is my comment section, okay? One word. I blog over there, so shout out to that. Now anyway, yeah. You know, it's like, oh, kind of feel sorry for Kevin Gates a little bit, you know. But like, if he really wanted to do some damage, for real, I'm telling you what I know, true story. If he really wanted to do some damage, he would do way more damage by himself, okay? Just by himself and dating versus the other way around. Does that make sense? Hey, hey, I'm in the States. I'm pure. Yeah. My mama, dad, my mama black and my daddy black. hmm Yeah. Like Rick Ross said, look at me, I'm pure. hmm Shout out to that. And happy Thursday, but child. Kevin Gates in this, he dropped a diss track, you know. But like to back to what I was saying though, if he really wanted to shake something up, where you at? Shout out to you for dropping in my comments. Where are you located? Um, if he really wanted to shake things up, he would do better being by himself, you know. But He ain't got the sauce, y'all. He ain't got the recipe. It is what it is, though. But I wish him well, you know, at the end of the day, right? The day got to end. And, yeah, wish him well. Wish him nothing but the best, child. Because everybody, I, and I do mean this, is running around trying to figure it out, okay? It just is what it is. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. How it look. That's what they doing, okay? Yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody, all right? Just doing what they gotta do. It just is what it is. We all just doing what we gotta do in this life. So shout out to them. That's what that is. That's what they're worth. Child, but anyway. So my babies came home with the cutest story yesterday. Let me give a shout out. They let me see. What's the name? Let me just say this, okay? Cutest thing. I'm gonna give a shout out to this children's book author, okay? Went to my children's school yesterday and, made an impression, a wonderful impression, I would say, on my children because they came home and they wanted to talk to me about a book that they was given, okay? And I want to shout out the author of this book. The book is called 7 Million Steps, okay? And it was written by Derek Barnes and Christian Gregory. Okay, so shout out to them for taking time out and talking to my little ones yesterday and gifting them a book. I love it. I absolutely loved it. Love it. I will be reading the book, okay, with them starting today. So, congratulations as well to you on your book release, all right, and making that happen. Shout out to that. And yeah. So I was like, well, your mom wrote a book too. Yeah, shout out to that. It was a wonderful way to scoot up in there, and tell my kids and I said, did you know your mommy wrote an ebook? And they both were like, what? And it's crazy. I'm like, it didn't dawn on me how much, they know or they're aware of and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it was just a wonderful point and time to let them know that your mommy, wrote a book too. It's just an ebook, and they're like, well, what is the ebook? The ebook is the electronic book. Okay, that just means that it's, I'm explaining it to them. So anyway, the cutest thing. But shout out to Derek Barnes and Kristen Gregory on their new release. Or I'm not sure when this was written actually, but it's written. It's titled 7 Million Steps. That seems like it's gonna be a good read. So good. And congratulations to you. Okay, on dropping that dun dun dun. I love. And it looks so good. Sean, my baby wrote his name in it and everything. So I appreciate that. And I'll take it a step further. I don't know. It's just a really, really great thing that they're doing. And so yeah, we're definitely gonna keep Derek and his books on our radar. Okay, so I like that. That's what's up. That's really what's up. Shout out to him and that. Derek Barnes and Christian Gregory. They put themselves on my radar. So shout out to that. Yes, as a reading mother. Okay, period. So I love that. I really do. I love that. But anyway, Poopa Stars, yes, it's your girl Shay Renee. Happy Thursday. Is today Thursday? I believe today is Thursday, child. Listen, listen. All the days, trust me, they just run, if that makes sense. They just run together. Um, they do. Child, it's just like water. The days be flowing and going. So shout out to that. But anyway, yes, happy Thursday, everyone. Y'all scoot up in here like a bubble car. Hit the like button. Get comfortable. This is episode 20. And it's called something personal, you know, because it is what it is. This 2026 is gonna be something so personal. I feel like, you know. Yeah, so shout out to that. That's where that title came from. And also, I have, like, listen, starting tomorrow, I promise you one thing. And I don't make a lot of promises. I don't. Promises is not my thing. Because promises will stay on my head, okay? Period, like a do-rag. Oh, it will. It will. If I say I'm gonna do something, damn it, I hold myself to the fire, okay? For real. And so I really don't like to do that, and I really don't like that feeling. So, but I can promise y'all tomorrow I'm gonna start. I can't promise y'all that I'm gonna do it every single time, because remember, we working on discipline around here, and you know, building it up, which I'm doing okay, but I could be doing better. You know, like, actually where I'm at, I'm not surprised, if that makes sense. No, I'm not. Okay. It is what it is. I could be doing way better. But it is what it is. At least I'm, you know, working towards something, putting in some type of effort. So shout out to that. But like, now, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start, you know, getting in that description box. I gotta start getting in that description box, y'all. It just is what it is, for sure. Okay, so shout out to that. It's your girl, Shay Renee. Y'all know I'm here Monday through Friday. Period. It just is what it is. Monday through Friday, okay? This is my podcast, brand new. It's called Politic and Hour. Okay, this is when we politic, you know, and talk that talk. We talk um mostly viral topics and whatever else, you know. I'm spending time talking about at the moment. Okay. So, anyway, shout out to that. What's going on? So, I think I don't have a copy of my handy dandy notes this morning, but that's okay. That's okay, because I actually kept it short and sweet and simple this morning, actually. Yeah, you want to get real actual and factual about it. Truth is, I kept it real simple today. So we actually don't need a copy of our handy dandy notes, superstars, because today I'm gonna really be freestyling like a rapper. Shout out to that. I'll be doing a lot of freestyling this morning. Truth is, that's why I had brought up the whole um Kevin Gates thing. You know what I'm saying? I was freestyling with the Kevin Gates thing. I just woke up and heard that he had a diss track, gearing towards his ex, Brittany. Now, Brittany recently came out and said that she was doing something strange, I would, call it, to Kevin. And I don't know how true that is, but Lord, that's crazy, you know. It is. It's crazy for so many reasons. Crazy that you would do it, Brittany, and then even crazier that you would say something. Girl, the hell wrong with you? I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. But I will say this, it's not, never mind. And never mind. I'm not wasting my time, saying things that don't even really need to be said like that. Truth is, it just is what it is. Anyway, let me place y'all on a brief hold. I'll be right back. It's your girl Shay Renee. Scoot up in here and hit the like button. I'm in the building. And yeah, so shout out to that. I'm be fresh as hell if the feds watching. I know that. So shout out to that. I thank y'all for y'all patience, baby. I'm about to make me a little I'm about to get me a little charcuterie. Hold on, so y'all won't have to hear all that noise. I got you. Ooh. Thank you for your patience, baby. As I put me a little charcuterie together. And I'm the only person that likes charcuterie, child. I'm in love with charcuterie right now. And the thing is, too, like, uh, I feel like I'm ready to expand on it. Does that make sense? I sure hope it does. So anyway. Ugh. Hold on. And be fresh as hell with the things. Oh. I'll be fresh as hell if the fast washing. Yeah, I'm ready to step my game up. I be seeing all kinds of stuff like, like different jams and cheeses and actually, it's just one thing that I've been wanting to try so bad. I'm gonna try it this weekend. So shout out to that. I'm gonna try it, y'all. I hope I like it. It's the olives. It be looking like olives and oil and cheese and herbs. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go and get that one out of my system. Just like I had to do with goat cheese. Child, excuse me if y'all hear a little eating. Okay. Excuse me. Because somebody showed stop by here. I had something to say. And I said, oh, gone, Karen. Child. It'd be really hard to unfast. It'd be really hard to fast a old unbothered girl like me. And I'm telling you, find somebody else to play with. Like for real, like you be really having to mm, find something safe to do. Like, I woke up like this, baby. I woke up like this now. I said, ooh, you better go on, Karen. Did that make you feel good? Child, I know one thing. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Demille. Because I know one thing. I'm be fresh as hell if the feds watching. That's how I'm doing, Harold. How are you? That's how I'm going to be. That's how I'm doing. Fresh as hell for the feds watching. Oh, let's talk about it. Fresh curls for the girls, okay? So shout out to them. What else is going on? Oh. Like Kevin Gates said. I Kevin Gates be laughing. Yeah. That's how Kevin Gates be laughing, y'all. So anyway. The boys are fighting, y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all saw that? I said, oh. The boys are fighting. I saw clips yesterday. Mr. Finger. Not the brothers that rap. Not Push T. Clips, child, of Corey going off on Joe, but I said, ooh. The boys are fighting. I said, now what now? What now? What now? All these podcast people fighting. You know, and I kind of love that for Joe. If I'm being real, I kind of love that for Joe. Yeah, no, let's talk about it. It is 2026, and Joe, listen, he can't let academics have all the fun. Okay? Truth is, you know, I'm gonna need Joe to woo, woo, hey. Like Tisha Campbell did on Boomerang, okay? Girlfriend. I'm gonna need him to make a little noise, you know? Girl, just say what it is. I like hearing from Joe Budden and the podcasters, you know, the supporting group, the Temptations. Every now and then. So shout out to that. I sure do. Child, and apparently Joe had something to say, okay? But Corey didn't like it. I said, well, that's okay. Tell us what you know, Joe. You know, truth is because, child, at the end of the day, these people be having these bouncers. Or stuff like that. And it's like, ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen. But you know, Corey said, now I would say this. Corey was saying that it ain't no cap in his rap. I like that. I did. If I'm being real, I like that. I like that, you know, because he basically said, like, Joe, you can play with me all day on this podcast stuff. You not finna play with me in person, though. So, remember that. I said, Lord, is there one woman in the world that don't play motherfucking games? Yeah, it took me back to one of my favorite movies, child. I got the quote movies. Truth is, but Corey Holcomb's and Joe Budden's little riff was funny. I'll take it a step further. I haven't even heard from Joe yet. It was all Corey. Corey is upset because he lost his cool and went viral recently. And now he hot, he heated. Listen, Corey, I'm gonna tell you just like they said on BMX. You can't stop the rain. Baby, you ain't gonna be able to stop that. Nah, truth is, you ain't gonna be able to stop that. Okay? But I see what's going on with Corey, you know? He just trying to hoodie blah, hoodie blah. You know, he trying to 8 mile his way into, you know, people not talking about it. And I'm like, boy, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. You might as well go ahead and walk that 8 mile, baby. Okay, walk it down. It is what it is. You did that. And you're not gonna be able to bully people into not talking about it. Okay, it just is what it is. Like just like you gave that lick, accept your lick. Now, cause I see the plot. And it seems like he's trying to stop people from talking about it. Boy, go ahead on. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Go on, get you an umbrella. Okay? Because at this point, you a vet, Corey. You know, you should be able to dance underwater and not get wet. Okay? It just is what it is. Take it licking like a man. Sure. But I will say this, though. You know, I gotta respect it. You know, in a way, you kind of gotta respect. I mean, at the end of the day, let's be real, Corey. You ain't gonna be able to bully folks out your business. Which we all know that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving you want to do. You know? Man, go ahead on with that one. But like I said, I can respect the fact that he addressing things, you know? But yeah. Shout out to them both. Because Corey even started trying to pop it a little bit. Talking about, I don't watch them. They watch me. I said, oh, well, damn. I can't stop the rain then, huh, Corey? And speaking of the Corey thing, I'm lost in the South. Truth is. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I got lost in that story. Listen, the lines got too blurry and I said I'm out. Okay. I bowed out of reporting on that. Story gracefully. And let me tell y'all. And with good cause, because let me tell y'all. True story. I'm almost done eating, y'all. Before I knew it, I almost went down this long rabbit hole, child. Yes, let's talk about it real quick. So, Corey got into it with Antoine Daniels. Remember I told y'all, Antoine Daniels is somebody that I don't know much about, but his stuff pop up on my stuff every now and then. Once I reported on Corey and Antoine getting into it, then I started hearing stories about Antoine having a side chick. I said, well, hold on. I was finna report on him having a side chick, and like I was finna go down that rabbit hole. Y'all said, baby, I had to pump my brakes. I said, no, like I don't even know Antoine like that. I'd be damned if I start worrying about him and his side chick. You know, I have to stop myself. I said, myself, I said, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I wasn't going to be able to do that, you know. Truth is, true story. I had to get up and get myself up out of that job. So then, Corey did something else. And it's just like, the person he did it to seemed to can't have her story. Like, it's just too much, you know? It was too much to keep up with. And no benefit. Like, none. Child, please. And so anyway, shout out to all the folks involved in that story. All of them, okay? It's time to move on. Yeah, we gotta move on like Bryce and Tiller. So shout out to that.